Hey guys, and welcome back to Alicemare, and today we're going into the final world. As you can see, there's nobody really here. But we'll soon find out who it is very shortly. God made the world in 6 days. People forgot, and the world was scattered. Then God made the world in... Oh my god, Mom, shut up. Then God made the world in 200 million days. Holy shiz! My notebook. Man, aren't you one philosophical dude? Jesus, Alan. Calm your shit. This here is Cliff. I come to take a look sometimes, but eventually he came to do all the cleaning, food, and such himself. Sorry kids. Sorry kids! You kids help too, don't you? And I don't do anything. When we were in college, he'd never clean anything. He'd have everything scattered, leave the candle lit, and finally just fall asleep in the reference room. You say he's not so different now? He never learns. He's a good guy. Very strange, but if I can tell you anything, it's that your teacher's a good guy. This here's the library. We have to talk to teacher to activate the entrance to the world we're going to. If you want to play, let's do it tomorrow. I'm sure you're tired too, aren't you, Alice? Good night. And then he triggers this. Pretty sure you could see my mouse there. If you did, I apologize. At least a little bit of it was there. Yes, this is Teacher's World. If you didn't guess that, we had to talk to Teacher. When we get to a certain point in this world, I'll show you a little secret ending. What? Is there something on my face? You already know where this is, don't you? Oh, the key to the next room? You want the key? Well, could you bring me a ribbon? A red one would be nice. I'll give you the key for one. Oh, sorry, I was concentrating. Mind playing a little game? I'm getting bored. Well, yay! I'm glad. Just imitate this animal sounds I tell you. No, it's not embarrassing. I'm the only one looking. Alright, let's go. I'll only say it once. You say that you're the only one looking, as there is a second person clearly in this room. Cat, dog, frog. Meow. Oof. Correct. There's one more. Cow, cat, frog, cat, pig. Cow, cat, frog, cat, pig. Correct! You're pretty good at those imitations. Gosh, I really enjoyed that. Right, have these. We get leg warmers. Let's play again sometime. Now we take these leg warmers into the next room for this poor person over here. Oh, you've got something good? Could you give me that? Give that to me? Sorry, it's just so cold. Sure. Thank you. So warm. Can I make one more request of you? I want some warm soup. The ingredients are all in the kitchen. Oh, yes, and I want it heated so there's just a little bit of veggies left. Thanks in advance. And then with that, we'll get something else we need. No, that's not where we need to go. Here's the kitchen. Filled with various vegetables. Let's take them! There's a scrap of paper in the basket. Clean it up, what scrap? Bad people should be... Bleh. Then everyone would be happy. That's what the cat said. Why would them do that? I hope you like my interpretation of the 4 X's there. And did the cat really say that? I don't even know that for sure. You should just them. I'm sleepy. Good night. Once we get all the endings, I'll tell you what the X's mean. Yes, you have to boil them and then keep boiling and then never mind and you'll get successful soup. And you come over here. Oh, you made me soup. Thank you. I'll be having this. This soup has no flavor. No, that's fine. It warmed me up. As thanks, yes, this. We obtained a pen. I just bought a new pen, so I don't need that one anymore. And here we go. This is where we go for this one. You have a pen? Phew, thank goodness. No, thank goodness. See, I can't figure out this problem. It's not like I have to solve it, but it'd be a load off, you know? So there's this type of cat. They're very strange cats. After 10 days, they get pregnant, and in 80 more, they have kittens. In 10 more days, they're pregnant again. At first, they have 2 kittens, one male, one female, equally divided. Next time, they have 4, then 6. And the kittens, after 40 days, become adults capable of pregnancy. And we have one of these strange cats right here. She's white and cute and fluffy. Really? I can't tell. If I keep her for 1 year, how many will I have in the end? That's the question. Could you tell me if you get it? I'll do my best to figure it out too. Okay, the thing is with this question, it's actually really simple. It's a trick question. Because, you see, there's only 1 cat there, so the answer is going to be 1. Wait a moment. Oh, you're right. What? Only 1? Why? Oh, that's right. She wouldn't get pregnant without a partner. I feel kind of let down. By myself, mostly. No, it's fine. Thank you. I feel much better now. Well, I'd like to reward you. How about this? Do you want this? It's absolutely fine. You can take it if you like. Will you put it on? Should I put it on for you? Just kidding. I know that my oldest sister asked you for this. Quite the messenger boy, aren't we? Poor Alan. He's only just a messenger boy. Oh, wonderful. You brought one. Thanks. I always lose my ribbons right away. Here's the key as promised. If you've got ribbons, why don't you, tie them to your wrists, your ankles, your hair? If it's long enough. I have nothing else for you. This? You want it? It's not very useful for notes. My pen won't write on it. Obtained a notebook scrap. Bugs flew all around me. I walked along the ground. A chair talked. I was surprised. A cat saw it and laughed like a fool. Everything got strange once I opened that door. But I don't know which one is strange. Is it me? Or is it this world? Oh, I just don't know. I don't know anything. Dun dun dun! Now we can go over here. It's a friend. And there's that new Tetris cat. I hate new Tetris. I just hate Tetris. I'm never good at it. It took me a painfully long time to get the achievement for this. Who? No, you don't need to say it, because neither do I. Are you lost? I see. Well, so am I. I searched all over this place, but I can't find it. Do you mind if I come with you? Alright, thanks. Maybe with someone else, I might find something different. We need to borrow the passage key again. Let's go to the director. Me? Right, well, call me what you like. I hate my name. Anyway, nice to meet you. If you noticed in Stella's world, where teacher said he hated his name, because Stella said she hates hers as well. You can tell that this is teacher. Boy, I got super close to revealing his name there. A calendar. What day of the week were you born? You don't know? Well then, tell me the date. Sunday, the Sabbath day. Excellent. Me? I was born Wednesday. Not many people believe in this sort of thing, but I do. Maybe it runs in the family, given my mom and dad. I'm not the type of person that will believe in that type of stuff with, on certain days of the week, when you're born, it's, special or something. I don't believe in that stuff. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of, kind of dumb. but other people believe in that stuff, and that was just my opinion that I think it's dumb. You guys can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not going to judge you for that. That was just my opinion. Be careful, it's cracked. Sorry, my hand is cold, isn't it? I'm sure it's because I don't know warmth. You're so kind. Now I realize. Only now. Much too late. Your hands are warm. Okay, for our friend here, his character art shows keys. Why do we have to talk to the director for the key? If you've got keys on you, buddy. Good day, Mr. Director. I want to go into the middle room. Could I borrow the key? Didn't you borrow it earlier? I mean, it's fine, but make sure to return it. Ah. But only if you can solve my riddle. If there are 3 of me, I'd be able to eat 3 apples in 3 minutes. If there were 100 apples and 100 of me, how many minutes would it take to eat them all? Solve that and I'll give you the key, but you only get 3 shots. Mr. Director. Only 3. No more, no less. Tell me once you have it. Huh? He got weird all of a sudden. I know why, though. Alright, think it over carefully. I'm not the one being asked. You think about it. I already have the answers pulled up because I'm terrible at these riddles or puzzles or whatever. So I've got a guide. The answer's 3. And then I know the answer. There's a second riddle. Alright, check the far right bookshelf. You have to listen to what the heart says. If you don't, your heart will attack you. Get it? Heart attack? I'm not funny. I mean, I am to a certain extent. When I make jokes like this, nobody laughs and there's usually crickets. The cricket noises. Small piece of paper is stuck inside. Take it out. Question 2. It took 3 of me 3 minutes to eat 3 apples. Now what's the minimum number of me it takes to eat 100 apples in 100 minutes? Pesky heart, we don't have time for this. I'll leave this to you. Looking closer, there's another paper. Obtained a notebook scrap. The ant told me that the frog is bad. The frog told me that the cat is bad. The cat told me, no, the rabbit is the worst of them all. So I them. Yeah, once we get the desired endings I want to get that are like super easy, I will then tell you what the X's mean. What's the minimum number of me it takes to eat 100 apples in 100 minutes? Again, only 3 shots. Got it? Then tell me. Tell me! Just the number will do. The answer's 4. I don't know how it's 4. Let's just roll with it at this point. The key. Yes, here you are. Obtain the key to the middle room. Good, we got it. That surprised me. No, it's nothing. Yay, now we can go to the middle room. Oh boy. Oh no, he's dead. Cold. No, he's just cold. He's not dead. He's just cold. He needs a blanket. Him? Yeah, he was a great guy. Really. Oop, I didn't want to look at the bookshelf, so I want to talk to this. Calm down, calm down. Don't freak out. I don't even care about that guy. I'm more concerned with not being able to play outside until this is settled. Well, aren't you selfish? He was dead when I got here. I'm so scared. Who found him first? The person next to me, but he hasn't said a word. This seems complicated. I was telling him I'd go visit him sooner. Or tomorrow, I think. I skipped the text too fast. I can't read fast enough, apparently. But it seems like he was troubled. I think it read tomorrow, but I could be wrong entirely. This person seems to know something. Excuse me, could we talk? He seems to be deaf. Do you know sign language? I don't, but my mom knows a bit of sign language because I have a deaf relative. I know nothing about sign language. I once knew how to sign asshole. Call someone an asshole. Yeah, that was great. I don't remember how to do it anymore, so don't ask me. Just don't. This was years ago. I see, that's a problem. How else can we talk with someone who's deaf? Well, we gotta go get some pen and paper, because... Get away, dude. Because that's usually a way to talk to someone if they cannot hear you. Or if you're in school and want to pass notes. I mean, lots of people did that. You there. You see, with a paper and pen, I guess we can write things to each other. Oh, we're gonna gossip. Do you like me, yes or no? Oh, what is it? A pen? Sure, I don't need it anymore. I don't have any paper. One of my sisters might. What to do? Let's get the paper from somewhere else. I gotta go here. I almost forgot where to go. Paper? Yes, certainly. I just have this writing paper. Oh my, it's you. I'm looking forward to your book being completed, you know. This again. Oh, well, thank you very much. Are you a writer, friend? I'm not a writer, that's for sure. I mean, I'm really good at, like, using intelligible words when it comes to, like, writing something, so I don't write like I'm 12 with, like, limited vocabulary. Hold on. My phone slightly blinded me, but I'm okay. Do you know anything about what's going on? This isn't the language they speak here. I'll be fine. You only know the one language, right? Yes, I haven't taught you. It's too soon for you children to do that kind of study. It's teacher! Yay! I'll give it a shot. Give you some time. I don't know why I'm reading it like I'm a robot. I guess it's just because I'm tired. Sleep is for the weak. Alright, here we go. There was a detective who talked to each person here, but suddenly the lights went out and his throat was slit. Seems he had poor hearing. Before he died, there were 5 people in the room, the same ones here now. We'll call them A, B, C, D, and E. They were asked what they were doing before the murder. A. I was doing some reading here, then it suddenly went dark and I dozed off. I didn't know he was dead until I woke. B. He was murdered? Really? He wasn't a bad guy, though. Stab him with a knife like that. C. I want to play outside. I was just here for some tools. I don't know anything about him. D. Calm down. I can't believe he was dragged here. Those footprints are big, so it must have been a man. E. Yeah, I was here, but I left right away. He wasn't even here then. I know the answer, but you have to answer it. It has to be someone else who interferes with the heart. There are 2 culprits. Good luck. I know the answer. Okay. So it's the 2 that was talking about the dude. The first one is B, because they talk about how his throat was slit. The second one is D, because he talks about how the bloody footprints are big enough to be a man's footprint. Right, I explained it, and he seems to understand. It should be fine now. Killing a person, what an awful thing to do. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to save you here because I want to show you the secret ending. I have too many saves. This is ridiculous. Go away. Okay, this is all the endings in Teacher's world, basically. We have to go back to the beginning, where we woke up. The shovel will be here. No, it's nothing. I just feel a little odd. You might not want to get too close to that. Touch it! Dun dun dun. And we have this girl with us. Can't really talk to her. She's adorable though. Just noticed? Huh. What an odd boy. Very odd. I'm a bit lost. Would you mind guiding me? It's fine. You should be able to see the way. I can't see too well. Me? I'm Fiona. I think that was it. Yeah, yes. You smell like tears. I'll call you Crybaby. No, I have no soul anymore. Just little teeny shards. It's his fault. All of it. Even the fact I won't be reborn. Yes indeed. He's always been that way. Letting his hair grow long. I'm sure he learned how to cut it a long time ago. Honestly, it's so wimpy of him to be unable to forget. He needs to break things off. He's not going to get anywhere dragging around all that weight. Not even knowing that, for all his smarts, it pisses me off. He's an idiot. He is. Stupid moron. Ugh. What? No, I'm not heavy. Sure, I did eat a lot, but I kept things under control. Ugh, let's go. Come on. Triggered much? A Burgundy storybook. Read it. There was a little house deep in the woods. In this little house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. Their lives were very needy, but the mother and father were kind, and the girl could put up with hunger. It happened very suddenly. Her mother, as if a changed person, began treating her daughter coldly. As soon as her father went out, her mother dragged the girl out into the woods and told her this: "There's no more food for you. You can't come back home." The woods were dark, and she didn't know her way back. The girl closed her eyes and thought, "Why? Is it because I was weak? That's why there's no food for me?" As she mumbled to herself, a lone boy talked to the girl. "I'll be strong so you can be weak." The girl was terribly surprised, and she said, "Yes, that's right," before falling asleep. The girl renounced having to face up to herself. Can you guess who that was about? We have to follow the bloody trail, because I tested this myself. If you don't follow the bloody trail, it takes you back to the beginning. Read it. There was a white house near a flower garden. In this white house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. The father rarely came home to the house. The mother was old and frail, and so the girl did various tasks in her stead. One day, on an errand, the girl broke a promise with her mother and picked flowers in the garden. The girl went to her grandmother's house with a kind person she met there. After the girl fetched some medicine, she returned to her grandmother's room to find that she'd been eaten by a wolf. The girl was terribly scared and could not move from the spot. Then the wolf drew near her. The moment the wolf reached for the girl, the wolf was cut in twain. Behind the wolf stood her father, wielding an axe. The girl trembled at the sight of the slaughtered wolf and her red-stained father. Afterward, the girl ran all the way back home and locked herself in her room. There was the voice of her father. There was the voice of the girl, too. "Father killed a person, but it isn't me who's most to blame." But isn't it me who's most to blame? Shh. Oh boy, I skipped the last line. I apologize. The more she thought about it, the more the scene was jumbled in her head, so she decided not to think about it. The girl renounced having to acknowledge anything. A turquoise storybook. There was a large house in a large city. In this large house lived a mother, a father, a boy, the boy's brother and sister, and many other people. The boy had many things forced upon him, and he grew tired of it all. He found fun in sneaking out of his large house to adventure outside, then telling his mother of his escapades. Many of the stories were lies, but his mother delighted at them and patted him on the head. One day, lightning struck. Well, shit. I hope you can read fast enough. Just pause the video and read it. I apologize. I apparently have a twitchy finger today. The castle crumbled. There was no money left, and the last time the boy saw his father, he was floating in midair. The boy informed his mother, but his mother said this: "What are you saying at a time like this? We're all very exhausted right now. Don't tell me such lies again." The boy tried to lead his mother to father again and again, but she let go of his hand every time. After some time, the boy's brother and sister led their mother toward where father was. When I say it, you say it's a lie. Why? Is it because they have something and I have nothing? Did you know they were all lies before? Is it okay if you don't know they're lies? The boy renounced having to improve himself. Yep, that went down the wrong way. All these stories, they're about the children. A black storybook. There was a little town deep in the woods. In this little town, there lived many people. They all lived healthy lives without sickness, but it struck suddenly one stormy night. A curse was laid on the forest. Many victims of the curse died every day, but a single girl did not fall victim to the curse. Many people felt pity for the girl, who had lost her family to the curse, and invited her to their homes. Yet the curse came once more, and the girl lost another family. After losing a fifth family, she met a person in a church who offered her an apple. This apple carries the curse of death. With this, you can go to heaven with the rest of them. But the girl refused, and that person, too, died of the curse. The girl deeply regretted not eating the poison apple. Soon, the girl began to harbor a hatred for living. The girl renounced having any attachment to life. Smell, there are books here. Then, maybe this is that library we used to go to. We loved it. All gone now, though. What a useless kid. Do you see a white notebook anywhere? If you do, tell me. What is it? Is that what you heard? Yes, if it were a dream, that wouldn't hurt your heart so. Maybe this place is more like what you'd call heaven or hell. There must be a simple reason why you've come here. Probably because you've lost. Cat? Do you mean the one with the smarmy laugh? I wonder if he's the one I know. What, did you believe everything that Cat said? The words of a demon who treats people's sorrows as his feast. How could you believe something you've never seen or experienced? Maybe you can believe because you have no clue. How strange. Liars are everywhere. The world can hardly contain them all. And gullible people, also everywhere. But it's only the gullible ones who get hurt. Maybe God's just a sadist. Just kidding. I love the smell of books. Alrighty then. Let me through here. A variety of books. We gotta find her white book, because that's also the key to getting teacher's book, the black book, that will give us teacher's true ending. And then that will be 2 endings, but I'll show you the third one. Basically, it's the Cheshire Cat Ending. And that one's actually really easy to get. You have to say not sure to the Cheshire Cat each time he appears in the main hub of where the doors are in front of the fountain. And then I'm not going to spoil it anymore. I'll explain it later. It is very hard to navigate. This place is pretty neat, though. And I do actually love the storyline of this game, because it combines different stories into one entire story itself, and I find that really amazing. I'm so glad that there's a book titled Name Encyclopedia. Let me see that. Wow, it's bulky. So many names. Haha, interesting. Apparently my name means bright. My teacher gave it to me. I don't have parents. They must have abandoned me. I don't have that many early memories. I asked the director for most of it. But it's fine. The beginning was so unhappy that I was happy every day. His name means recipient of I believe. Yet he was very, very afraid to receive it. He knows he was certainly by me, our teacher, the director, his new friend, absolutely. But he didn't realize that it was so he thought he never got it. Saying he never knew it is just an excuse. You know, is all around us. Look, there's here and over there. Even talking to you now is a show of my for you, crybaby. When you realize that that's when you can have for yourself, and if you don't notice, then it's no different from a pebble. I already forgot what I was saying, so I apologize for that. I really don't remember what I was saying. The words are too small to read. Oh boy. What is it, a photo? A woman. How long's her hair? Color? Is she young? You sure are kind for answering all of those. That's my art teacher. Beautiful, isn't she? She said she always wanted children, even found a fiancé. She also said she was already thinking up a name. I think it was, right, Chelsea. Ooh! A strange design is pictured. A newspaper is stuck in here. Read it. Age 34 and age 32, living in town, were break-in and murder. The criminal has been, but the couple's son, outside when the incident occurred, claimed that the shock upon returning home, memories. Furthermore, the criminal, a cat, suddenly appeared. What's wrong? You're shaking. No, don't say a word. I know it's something you don't want to know. There. That's my magic good luck charm. There's a white notebook. Found it? Good. Will you show it to me? Yes, it's blank. It's always been blank, ever since then. No, it's okay. I just wanted to check. A variety of books. Now we leave. Ooh, that's creepy. Looks like we're here. It's the sky and sky of souls. This is where they're reborn. Both eaten souls and souls that lose their power can be reborn, but I'm too weighted down to fly, so I can't. Yes, some choose to keep going even when they're nothing but a soul. A fantastic power can be turned into an equally awful power, but don't you think it's better to be reborn than to cling to one thing? You know, it's impossible to get a crumpled paper back to being creaseless. It's no good for me. I've lost my soul and my sparkle. To think that he's family, my only connection. Well, but I'm shameful myself. You should grow to be people who can break away, renouncing facing oneself, renouncing acknowledgement, renouncing improving oneself and attachment to life. And he renounced taking notice of anything around him. What you're about to see is the fate of a person who ends up that way. It's alright, even if you feel you're as unhappy as can be now, there's lots of happiness to be had. You're still children, yes? Not adults yet. Yes, so you always need to be looking ahead. There's no point in looking behind. It's all up to you in the end. I hope we can meet again. Good night, crybaby. Hey. Hey, are you okay? You've been spacing out. Well, as long as you're alright, hurry and open that door. That was basically Fiona's ending, and it's also a hidden achievement here in the game since it's on Steam. Let me pause it and I'll meet you guys back at the room. Alright, we're back here. Let's go in. Are you going in? Yep. We can't click on the bed, it won't do anything. There's a novel here. A strange book, isn't it? But lots of people have read it. I wrote it, but the name is my friend's. Yes, I hate it. I know I've told you that again and again. The name itself is great. My teacher gave it to me. But I hate myself so much for not living up to the name. Well, that's depressing. I hate my name too. That's why I just shortened it to Sam, because it's just... I don't like Samantha, you know? It seems like it's for a preppy cheerleader who goes to Starbucks all the time. It's just not me. This is where we part. This is my world. This door leads to my current world. It's very tiny and still restricted. It's open. Why did it come to this? I don't know what the rest of that read because I apparently can't stop pressing a button. If you know the answer, tell me, Alan. obtained a shard of the mother, father, I have to go. And that's basically his only line of dialogue. Poor Alan. Alright. Since we collected all those shards, I'll tell you what it is. The 4 X's, it's love. It's just love in all reality here. A variety of books. More books! I want more books. It's fine, yes, there it is. I bought a house, well, but it was formerly a facility. It's much too big for me. I can see myself getting lost easily. I'm indebted to Cliff once again. I should really thank him later. Today I met a girl. A few days ago, she was found near a house that burned down. Seems to be the daughter. She insists that someone other than her. She insists there's someone other than her. She seems to have another personality, so I gave her double the furniture and such. I wasn't sure what to do, but at any rate, I found a research subject this way. She's now in my care. No symptoms at the moment. I met a second girl. I received a letter 3 days ago that had all the particulars. Perhaps because of what she's been through, she's much less cheery. She's reluctant to talk with me. She enjoyed talking with the other girl, albeit not for very long. It may be slow, but I'll try to get her talking with me. No symptoms at the moment. The third, I met a boy. I was surprised, but given his mother, I decided to take him in. He talks plenty, but he's illogical. He was a little awkward with the 2 girls, but they're playing together a few days later. Today, he kept putting frogs on my head, but he's a bit too mischievous. No symptoms at the moment. I met the fourth, a girl. She walked from a town in the woods. I talked with her, and she told me about a new mysterious illness. Eventually, it wiped out our town. Did she have a resistance to it? I'm a little interested, but it's unrelated. She doesn't want to talk about it much. It's hard to talk with her. She doesn't talk with the others, just playing piano in her room. No symptoms at the moment. All the children have the potential to break out, but still no symptoms. But are there even symptoms? How did it go back then? I'm getting a headache. I'll stop for now. A few pages are ripped out. I met a 5th child. He was outside when the incident happened. They say the shock caused memory loss. At a glance, I was surprised. It's just a hunch, but he must be on the verge. I'll watch him very carefully. Two seasons have passed since then. What have I been doing? I feel like my chest is burning. I see the scene in my mind again. This must mean, yes, very soon. It must be over soon. My head hurts. I'm sorry, Fiona. There's a scrap of paper in the back. I obtained a notebook scrap. When I came to, it was my usual world. She's still sleeping today. I loved lots of people, but I was never loved. Why is that? Should I have been loved more? But there's no bad people left. There's only good people around me. The cat says only bad people can love. Which is right? I don't know. I don't know a thing. I just keep trying to love people so I can be loved. Now the door is unlocked. That was Teacher's diary. Here's Teacher. Alan, if you're here then. No, the cat can't be trusted. You really are proficient at breaking promises. It's quite troubling. That key, it looks sharp. Give that to Teacher, would you? Right away. Now! One more. Okay, I looked at the guide I have. These choices, they all lead to the same result. So I'm going to give him the key and be a nice person. Good boy. It doesn't even hurt. Now it can end. This awful dream. Yes, it's the end. Will you hear my story? This isn't my first time in the world. I've been here before. Nightmare syndrome. As an avid reader, I'm sure you've heard of it at least once. It's a disease that keeps one from waking and takes their soul. The cause is said to be unknown, but I believe it emerges in children whose hearts are in darkness. Have you noticed? I I took in hurt children with nowhere to go, helped them, and let them live with me. But secretly, I observed and studied them as children who might acquire the sickness. I must have upset you. I'm sorry. I want to destroy this world and these dreams, whatever it takes. I lost someone important to me right before my eyes in this world. Ever since then, I thought of nothing else. It was my selfishness. So when you arrived, I'm very surprised. Maybe because you reminded me of myself from back then. If I made you unhappy, I thought you'd acquire it. But I couldn't do that. Soon my door opened. I should have come alone. The rest of you were taken in as well, and the entrance grew bigger as a result. I tried various things, but nothing worked. Alan, though you opened the door, you did nothing wrong. It's all my fault. There. It's okay. This is my dream, my world. I hid too much of my weakness. Before I knew it, I was drowning in more than I could manage. So I have to end it. For her as well. I'm not very smart, she often told me so. I researched long, but I guess it was all for naught. Take this. Obtained a locket. I couldn't give you what you wanted most, but because I was never given it, I don't even know what it's like. I'm sorry. If you have nothing, then you should make something. You have wonderful friends all around you. Just take it slow. You're smart, Alan, so you'll be fine. Right, I'm an adult, allegedly, so they won't eat me. I'll figure something out. There's a number for a man named Cliff on my desk. Say my name, and he'll come help you. He's my one and only friend. He's very kind. You'll be fine. Please forget about me. Then no one will have to come here again. Good night, Alan. Obtained a notebook scrap. Why wasn't I loved? I thought I could love then, but I simply wasn't able to do it, because I didn't know how to love. What will I do now? I've lost everything. I have nothing. Oh, getting so sleepy. Love me. Someone please, love me. Heart-wrenching, I know. Now we have to go to teacher. Oh, phone, stop that. My phone's just like, because I have it on vibrate. Phone. A picture and a note from teacher's locket. It's a boy from earlier and a girl who resembles him in this note. I'm in beverage but not in drink. I'm in hurt but not in pin. I'm in 7 but not in scene. I'm in drizzle but not in ran. I'm in car, not in automobile. Yeah, I'm confused too. No. Stop that. All kinds of contact info is written here. There's a number for a man named Cliff. And now let's go talk to Cliff. Don't worry, it doesn't change anything, but it's a super easy ending for phone. Make a call. Yes, hello? Huh? It's not often you're the one calling me. Is that Alan I hear? I see. Get your things packed. I'd appreciate if you could do his too. I'll just be a little bit. In the meantime, please. Right, it's okay. Just give me a little time. Bye. No matter how long you wait, Cliff will actually never come. You have to complete teacher's ending. You have to go on. If you walk over to teacher to his bed, you'll get like the credits ending. but I'm not really gonna do that because it's kind of like a bad end, you know? Anyway, we'll go speak to his diary. His name is David. I've returned to my own world. Fiona stabbed herself with a knife. Was it Fiona who had that dream? Then I must be dreaming too. No, I don't want to lose her, to sacrifice her. Fiona is still sleeping. The demon will eat her soul. There's not much time left. With all my teachers given me, I can go to school now. I'm rather reluctant to. I got involved with one particularly annoying person. Oh, I had a hiccup there. I apologize for that. He's named Cliff. I don't want anything to do with him. I pray he can let me have some peace. That evening, Fiona's soul was lost. I wasn't in time. Now what am I going to do? I played with Cliff again today. He told me some interesting things. I was wondering how it would go when he dragged me out. He's a good person. Very good. So... Teacher's retiring tomorrow. Seems she's having a child. She came down with a baby. I'm going overseas. I'm anxious, but Cliff will be with me, so I should be fine. Apparently, my novel won a big prize. Cliff submitted it somewhere. I got in a little fight with him over it. I told him if it were going to be popular, I'd use his name, then went to my room. I don't have an interest in that. I've been having the same dream lately. A dream of that day. Is she angry, or is she suffering? I have to destroy that dream, quickly. There might be another like her, or like me. Just what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. That's a song that I'm not going to get copyrighted over, but I wanted to make that slight reference there. Maybe I do know. I suppose first I'll repair our friendship. How many years has it been since I said I'm sorry? Dun dun dun! And that was Alicemare. Those were the first two endings that I kind of wanted to do. I will do the Cheshire Cat ending. So you'll have to give me a moment. I will let you guys sit through the credits. Boy, that cat right there is a little creepy there. Slightly creepy, but it's okay. Once the credits roll and are finished, I will then show you the Cheshire Cat ending. It's actually really simple. What you do is each time is the first time you encounter the Cheshire Cat, the main hub of the world. After you're done talking with the White Rabbit the first time, after you get back from Letty and Rick's world, you talk to the Cheshire Cat, and he'll give you two options. Might be or not sure. And if you say not sure, he'll come back once you're done with each world. And if you tell him not sure each time you speak with him, then, next to the door we went to, after we read his, the teacher's diary, there's usually a hole next to it, and you go down the hole and you'll be able to speak with, the Cheshire Cat. I'm not going to go into any more detail with that ending, but I will show you once these credits are finished. Anyway, guys, I never asked, how have you been? I know I usually ask the same question over and over in my other videos, but I care about you guys. Like, I'm usually the caring person. I usually give words of encouragement. But I do care. I've got a heart. And also, I just realized that this video might be as long as my Light video that I did for Light 1. It was like 54 minutes or something. But also, it's really fun playing these games after I've played them like 50 times, because I can kind of get like a rundown on the videos, or on the games I'm playing, so it won't take me forever in a day to actually do them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Alicemare, the Teacher's End. Good morning, teacher. Look, another one came today. We're going to run out of places to put them. Letty's the same as ever, always eager to play. Chelsea's slowly starting to talk to others. She's very good at cooking as well. Joshua told me he found someone he likes. Stella always looks weary of our antics, but she seems to be having fun. Mr. Cliff and the others who look after us are all very nice people. There's no way we could forget. We'll always think of you as our teacher. So we'll destroy the dream and save you. We absolutely will. There's a very low chance of success, but we are looking for a way. Until then, we'll keep sending it. That thing which you said you didn't know. Until then, good night, teacher. End. Recipient of love. And that was Teacher's End. Give me one moment for the Cheshire ending. Okay, I'm back, and here we are getting ready to go to the Cheshire ending. Cause see, usually you can go over here, you could look at the diary, the door will unlock, which I didn't do the first time. This is actually a different save, because when I was redoing the save to get all of the shards of love, I forgot that you could also speak to Cheshire Cat and say not sure, because I forget a lot of the time. I feel like Alan having amnesia over here. Alrighty, let's get down to business. There's a strange hole. Go down. Hello. Oh, hello. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I've returned. I had pressed the forward button and it just did this. Count your sins. Judgment guilty. Sentenced to bed. Sweet dreams for life. Yo yo yo. What? Told you, didn't I? That I'd show you the goods in the hood. Well, it's kind of a mess. I scrounged up some stuff. Left eyes from a boy hurt by sheep. Hair a girl who lost the light. Ears an abandoned black cat. Pretty sweet, don't you think? Heap on that praise. Now, I'm the guy who keeps his promises. You got the key, yeah? From the White Rabbit. But you stabbing somebody or getting stabbed is boring. For me, anyway. You're not sure how to answer any of my questions. You'd taste lousy, I bet. That's right. Didn't I tell you that too? We eat souls. We don't, we go poof. We could eat dogs or frogs, sure, but people taste best. Especially when their souls are broken by despair and agony. Kids don't know much stuff. And if you know what to take, it's easy to break them. But man, I didn't think you'd be so hollow when I took it from you. Kids like you are rare in this day and age, you know. Adults are no good, though. They're too hard because of all that dirty knowledge. So we mainly dine by luring kids into this world. But this time was special. That guy never changed, not since he was a little brat. Couldn't be a happier day than this, no sir. What's so funny? You eat pigs and cows and eat their souls. What's the difference if we eat frog and human souls? There really ain't no difference between us and you. Why do we keep using the same language as you? That never struck you? Question, what do you think happens when people die? When people die and vanish from the world, they give us power. Because souls don't die. There's all kinds of them, and I take things from them. Rabbit can rewrite the signs on the path people take, in a good way or a bad way. You guys like to call that the work of demons or angels, depending. The only one different is our God. He's pretty wrathful. He made it so all creatures need love to live, but people forgot love because they made their own rules. Well, what do you think of that? The world was already over once people came into being, just taking the road to the end from then on. Well, there you go. That's what I've done. Now, I told you a bit ago, the other way to link the world with the world pact with the demon. In layman's terms, your soul and mine get mixed. If I can take a soul and eat that. Oh, I can't speak today. If I can take a soul rather than eat it, I can live much, much longer. Strong intentions are risky. Those make it hard for me to act the way I like. But you're empty. You don't get a chance as good every day. You give me everything, I'll take all the guys in this world back to your world as a thanks. It'll be over before you know it. It doesn't hurt. Vanish here or merge with me to help the others. What'll it be? If you say no, you die, basically, and you get your own bad end. If you say okay, you'll get the Cheshire Cat Ending. Pact made, I can't hate you, smart brats. By the way, I think you keep enough consciousness to see, so there's that. What I took from you? Alright, I'll tell you before you go. Love. I took love from you, and from the others. Satisfied? Alrighty. I'll remember you, sure will. So long, Alan. And then I will, cut to the ending. Once this is over. Man, it's always hard to get used to the new stuff. As for this key, meh, don't want to meet Rabbit right now. I'll toss it out around here. Now to pick up the pieces. Who'll I eat first? I bet if I eat him right in front of him, he'll fall to despair easy. Can't eat adults though. I'll play with him, then get some new parts from him. Whee! And that's the Cheshire Cat's ending. Anyway, this is actually longer than I thought it would have been. Almost an hour. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this series and this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, I love you guys. Stay kawaii and have fun out there. And I'll see you in the next series.